Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, very good morning to you, ma'am. I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm quite well. Thanks for asking. So, as we are meeting for the first time, I am witfully and I'm excited to know something about yourself. So, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, sure. My name is Rohit. I'm connecting to you from Varanasi, UP. About my qualification, I have completed my graduation, and nowadays I'm like brushing up myself on the communication skill. So that's all about me.
Okay, wonderful. So, should I introduce myself too?
Hmm. Yeah, sure. Why not? I would
Yeah.
like to something about you.
This is me, Rupam, and I'm connecting to you from Bihar. And right now, I'm a student of the class 8. And in my future, I want to be a doctor in my life. Along with this, I have my own YouTube channel, and I have been running my YouTube channel for 4 months ago. Yeah, this is something about myself. Hope it was enough.
Yeah, that's a good introduction. Really. So nice to meet you.
Okay, so I have some questions. So can I ask you?
Sure, I'm ready to answer your question.
Okay, so first of all, may I know since how long have you been learning this English language?
To be honest, I have been learning this language approx 2 or 3 months.
Okay, nice. But you are speaking well, I can see. So, how did you improve your English within 2 months?
Yeah, actually, if you want to improve your English, so there are four pillars for learning this language. I can say reading, speaking, writing, and listening. But to be honest, I totally focus on listening. I believe if you will listen too much, so definitely you will grab easily and like instantly you can learn easily for listening. So listening is too much important as like I'm doing. I'm listening too much English.
Yeah, I also do same. Means when I was beginner, when I could not speak in English, when I could not negotiate with people in English, so I was doing same. Means I used to listen as much as I can because I believe that you can improve through listening. Because children, kids, they learn their like local language by listening and by speaking. They don't follow any grammar rule and they don't do any other activity to learn their native language. So if anyone want to become fluent and if anyone want to speak good in English, so they should also focus too much on listening and on speaking part. To be honest, if they follow these two method with STD, they will definitely improve their English, and whatever problems they are getting while doing conversation with someone, they can eliminate that easily through these methods.
Yes, really, ma'am. You know what happened? If you will learn English like a subject, so it will be difficult for you for speaking. And if I comes to like listening, so whenever you will listen too much, so you will get to know how I can speak. You know where I can use some vocab and grammatical things. So listening is a very important. You will listen, so you will get to know how can I speak and where I can put as a good sentence word. So that is the benefit of the listening too much rather than writing and any other thing.
Yeah.
Hmm. So tell me about your journey. Definitely, I would like to something about your journey as you are also speaking well. So how long have you been learning this language?
Yeah, I have been learning this English language for 7 months ago.
Mhm. Yes, yes. So, which kind of strategy plan you are following for improving day by day for learning this language?
Yeah, nowadays, I speak with people in English. I read books. I don't read any special books, and I haven't read any special books to increase the beauty of my English. And I read my academy books, and I whenever I come across from unknown words, I write down into my notebook. I have made one particular notebook for that, and I write down all the unknown words, and I strive to use all unknown word during the conversation, because as for my concern, vocabulary play most significant role. Because if you want to talk with anyone, and if you want to do conversation with anyone, so you have to use words, so that you can convey your thought to that person easily. So in such condition, like vocabulary plays more significant role. So when do I read any books, so when do I come across from unknown words, I write down and I try to use that during my conversation. And I also want to make my conversation glamorous. I want to glamorous the people. I want to become renowned. So for this, I think vocabulary is very very important. And apart from these, I listen English podcast, English cartoon, English verses, anecdote in English, so that I can improve my English. Yeah, these are the things that I follow every day, and I am following to improve my English, and I have improved a lot through these all activities.
Yes, really sounds great. Really, I'm totally agree with you. Vocab is a very important, significant role play on while conversation like English. So because whatever we are speaking, just we have some vocab, so that's why we are using and we are like making proper sentence. So, and one thing also I would like to say, like if you want to talk in any particular topic, so definitely you will have some vocab. After then you can convey your thought easily. You can explain the things what's about the topic. So vocab very important in English. So what do you think? Like majority of the people, they say like that while speaking, our mind is goes blank, as like a word is not come proper on the time. So what do you think? What is the reason behind their like? Even also, I feel sometime like while speaking, I don't recall the right word in that exact time. So what would you say? And definitely you will observe, like you will notice, you will feel while conversation that thing. So what would you say
Yeah.
according to as your knowledge?
So according to me, as for my concern, there is two reason behind like lacking and behind this problem. First one is not speaking this language with consistency. Second one, vocab. If you not talk with folk every day in English, definitely if you talk to them, you will be facing a lot of problems. And second thing, that like if you have not words, so you will definitely face problem. Like it was happening with me when I was beginner in English. So I used to talk with people, but between the conversation I would stuck, and I could not convey my thought properly. So I became so fragile, and I became so panic one day, and I was so sorrowful. I was thinking that why it is happening, why I am facing these adversities again and again, why word do not come in my mind, and why do I not convey my thought to the people easily, why I am unable to do conversation for the like long period of time, why I can't ask question to people. So then I realized that I should talk with consistency, and I should focus on the word. And I started doing these two activity, and yeah, I have improved. So these are the two main reason, because of these people are lacking. And if they follow, if they talk with people with consistency, and if they focus on the word, so they will definitely improve their English.
What you said, I observed, I noticed you mean to say try to indulge too much in this language and rather than try to speak as much as you can speak. Whenever, as like practice, or like how much as you will practice, so after some days, we realize you will be overcome that issue, right?
Yeah, yeah, you are right. More you practice, more you learn. You should practice more and more. Suppose that I want to become teacher. So for that I have to practice, I have to get experience about that, then I can do. So like this, if you want to talk with people, if you want to do conversation with people, and if you have dream to do good conversation, so you should practice for that. You should prepare yourself for that, and you should speak. Like one day, I felt that no, I am losing my fluency because I had been not practicing my English for 20 to 22 days. Like I had been facing one problem. So that is why there is two reasons behind lacking. First one is not practicing with consistency. Second one, lack of words. Like if you have the lack of word, means if you have not words, so how will you convey your thought? You will definitely face problem. It is a common thing.
Yes, really, it is a common thing. Practice, it's very important. Regular practice, not practice, regular. Be consistent. Definitely, you will be overcome that issue. I would like to highlight your word, your one word you said earlier. Like you felt at any moment, at any time, it's a specific time, panic. You know. So, in while learning this language, I can say like most of the like people, students, they feel like over the time it's not a cup of tea for me, and I'm going to give up. I cannot do this, and it's not for me, and feel panic like as you said like. So when you feel like a panic, so after then what will you do again?
Yeah, it happens with a lot of people. It was happening with me as well. Like when I was being there, so I was thinking that if I do mistake, so people will laugh on me. So due to this reason, I would become panic and I could not convey my thought properly. This was the main reason. I knew, like one day I was doing conversation with one people, and that was my first time. So I become coarse. I could not share my thought because I was hesitating. I had a phobia. I had somewhere not confident, and I was horrifying. That is why. So this is the mean of panic.
We should like understand that the things, if you will try to do something, anything, not a language, to do anything, so definitely in initial time you have to face such kind of the issue like hesitation, lack of the confidence. It's my third and fourth, I thought this conversation. So if I would say something about my first conversation, so that time I was hesitate a lot, and I did not have a confidence to speak, and even as was like
Hello, hello.